Memphis Grizzlies. At small forward, Jalen Wells. At center, Zach Edey. At shooting guard, Desmond Bain. At the other forward position, Jaren Jackson Jr. At the other guard, Ja Morant. It's time to meet the starting five for the Boston Celtics. At the point, 6'4", number 4, Drew Holiday. The big man, standing 7'2", number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. At guard, 6'4", number 9, Derek White. Starting at forward, at 6'6", number 7, Jalen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. The head coach of your home team, once again, the starters for the Boston Celtics.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3-slot. And for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's Morant.
I got him.
Pass to Edey. Clock at 6. Over Porzingis. Porzingis with the rebound. Tipped away. Pass to Holiday. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Outside, Bain. Three-pointer. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Morant against Holiday. First quarter, just over a minute played. And Morant throws it down.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Tatum passes to Holiday. And the layup falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Morant after Drew Holiday's score. Morant right side. Some solid defense from Brown.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs, and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Shoot two. And that one falls for White. Both good from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
2 minutes remaining.
Morant looking around.
2 minutes.
Bain against White. On the wing, Bain. Out to Morant. The three. Morant with another miss. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Here's White. And the rejection by Morant.
Oh, bunny hops. Morant knows how to elevate and did there to get the block.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Edey, and he goes in for the dunk.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Stan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Tatum against Jackson. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Holiday against Morant. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Hey, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screen.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Celtics trail by 3. Holiday surveying the floor. Aldama with the rebound. Outside Pippen. Dishes it to Jackson. No good from outside. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Boston trailing. So on the floor for Memphis. Pippen is out there with Kennard. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. And he makes the first. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Jrue Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Luke Cornett. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Jackson has the open look. Connects from three-point range. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And there's the pass to Holiday. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Yes, that goes in. Holiday's got 6.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Altama with the ball. Craig is on him. Altama gets the bucket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Holiday. The Grizzlies making the shot. Hauser. And again, it's Boston converting.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
Pass to Clark. Rebound by the Celtics.
Great defensive effort, just saving a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6. Here's Pritchard. Clock at 4. A wide open look here for Craig. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Craig's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
We know you all want a t-shirt, everyone. Let me hear you get loud.
So both teams making some changes here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. White the pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Outside White. target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Stripped away. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. 50 seconds left in the first half. The kick out to Tatum. Boston again missing. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Bane. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Six to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Boston on top, leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
I think they let the game come to them. They haven't got to the foul line enough, Ernie. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
He's a problem, no doubt about it. One that opposing teams have to grapple with every time he takes the floor.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So stand the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Morant outside. With how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
He misses the free throw. You can see, and coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Now here is Holiday. He's got 6. Passes it to White. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Wells. On the wing, Jackson pulls up from the corner. There's the killer two-handed slam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
So it's the Celtics now. Grizzlies making the shot. Brown, good.
And that's good decision-making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
Morant kicks to Bain. Pass to Edey. Over Porzingis. Edey can't hit. Celtics leading by 3 to the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
2 minutes remaining.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Stand up all the different styles of offense in this NBA. What style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cornette's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Pippen against Holiday. Great D that time from Tatum.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Now here's Tatum. Still scoreless. Brown finds White. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here is Wells. Down low. Here's Jackson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Holiday. Not going to go that time. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 1-point game. In the corner, Kennard with it. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Nice form on the 20-footer.
This is how refined Tatum's motion is. He needs so little setup time.
Tatum against Jackson. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He kicks to White. The 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Celtics lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
23.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Williams is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Clark in at the 5. Aldama with the ball. Guarded by Horford. Aldama inside. Working on Horford. No good from Clark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Got a piece of it. The pass to Hauser. This ball movement by Boston. Outside, Horford. Here's White into the lane. And White with the stuff.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Morant outside. Puts it up from 12. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Feeds to White. Missed inside. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Payne against White. Porzingis with the block. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Morant. White against Clark. White with another miss. For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Williams passes to Morant. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, here's Pritchard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Headed to the floor right now.
And let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Derek White.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense. On offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Unable to get the second one.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Memphis. They trail by 6.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Porzingis, first personal foul, third team foul. The line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Celtics. And Memphis also making a switch. Edey's checked in. And Bain drops them both.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Tatum against Jackson. Tatum kicks to Holiday. He takes it in. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the deep.
And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Wells, he's checked in for Memphis. Tatum against Jackson. Kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 6. It's good.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Morant. That one's not going to go. So it's Boston now. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. White, good.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Brown missing. Brown against Morant. And another miss by Memphis. Holiday. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on a break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat him down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.